Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my enchiladas, which is probably the most requested dinner from my husband. They're so easy to make. I make them from scratch. I know that they sell like the little canned enchilada sauce. Once you make them from scratch, you guys, you're never gonna buy canned enchilada sauce ever. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the actual sauce. So the sauce only requires a total of 3 ingredients. First, this is basically the base of the sauce, and it's the chiles guajillos, and I just go ahead and I buy this little bag of them. I usually use about 8 or so, depends. I use some onion. I'll probably cut off like maybe this much of it, and then a garlic, and then I'll also do some salt, but that's pretty much it. Take the little stem out of it. Some people like to go ahead and remove the inside of it with the seeds and stuff. I end up straining it, so I just don't do it. So I feel like it's just much more time consuming. Now this is what the chiles are gonna look like. You're gonna notice that they get a lighter shade, and that's when you know that they're fully cooked and boiled. So you just want to go ahead and put them in your blender, and I add this much salt. It's up to your preference. It's just depends on how much salt you like, basically. So you're gonna get your strainer. You want to put a bowl underneath it, obviously, to separate what is gonna be your sauce and all of the excess from the chiles. So part of the cascara, the skin, and then the seeds. So you just keep stirring it around until it looks like that, so you know that there's no more of this sauce left in the top part of it. And that's what your sauce looks like. Now you're gonna want to go ahead and put some oil into your pan, not too much, but enough. And then just pour your sauce into it, and you just want to go ahead and stir it around. I have it over medium to high, no, about medium heat. And then you're going to notice that it's going to start to get this foamy, orangey stuff on top of it. And that's when you know that it's ready. And then you want to warm up your tortillas just a tiny bit so that they're flexible. And then I like to cut my cheese into pieces like this, not too long. I just use one of those, and it ends up just melting all throughout the enchilada. So you get your tortilla, you dip it in your sauce. I like to dip it both ways so that all the sauce gets in it, because the sauce is what gives it the flavor, you know? And then you put your cheese and you just basically roll it up, and you're gonna just put it in your pan. Here, you wanna do it kind of quick, like you're assembling of the enchiladas. Do the same thing for all of them. To use to flip them is these little pinzas, just because you can really get in there. Let me just try and separate these so that they don't get stuck together. Flour tortillas tend to do that. Corn, not so much, but yeah, you want to go ahead and separate them. Yeah, so you see how they get this crispy, caramelized color almost? That's what you're looking for, because you don't want them to be too hard either. Once the enchiladas are done, you want to go ahead and start cutting up whatever you're going to garnish it with. So I'm going to cut a tomato, some lettuce. I cut up onions in advance, and I put some habanero and some lime and oregano. So I'm just going to do this.